Hello everyone, Zeno here. Here to bring a new what if called, What if the Reds and Blues gained spider powers Part 1. Link down description of the fanfiction of this what if. Listen here YouTube. I do not own anything and this is not a scam. The Reds and Blues are actually S.H.I.E.L.D. agents that accidentally got bitten by spiders that were actually created by Norman Osborn. And this universe is actually known as Earth RT 2204. Fantastic Four, World's Greatest Heroes, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Wolverine and X-Men, Avengers Assemble, Zenless Zone Zero, Overwatch, Kim Possible, Laser Team, X-Ray and Vav, Red vs. Blue, Epithet Erased, Exchange Student Zero, Hero Inside, The Lion Guard, Dumbo 1941, Stan Lee's Superhero Kindergarten. Chapter 1, Why Are We Heroes? On top of build, Dexter Griff aka Orange Spider and Richard, Dick, Simmons aka Maroon Spider were standing on top of the building seemingly on sentry duty. Simmons, hey, Griff, yeah, Simmons, you ever wonder why we're here? Griff, it's one of life's great mysteries isn't it? Why are we here? I mean, are we the product of some cosmic coincidence, or is there really a God watching everything? You know, with a plan for us and stuff. I don't know, man, but it keeps me up at night. Both stare at each other in silence. Simmons, what? I mean why are we out here, that we're hero? Griff, oh, yeah. Simmons, what was all that stuff about God? Griff, nothing. Simmons, you wanna talk about it? Griff, no. Simmons, you sure? Griff, yeah. Simmons, seriously though, why are we out here? As far as I can tell, ever since we had that experimental accident scene all of us including those blue bastards also have spider powers. Griff, and yet here we are just doing absolutely fucking nothing, just to wait for something to happen. Griff, yeah, it's like we're just waiting around for something to happen. Like, what if nothing happens? What if we never have to use our powers for anything? Simmons, well, I guess that's the thing about being a hero, isn't it? You never know when you'll have to step up and do something. But you have to be ready for it. Griff, yeah, but what if we suck at it? I mean, look at those blue bastards over there. Church and Caboose, they're like, all prepared for this hero shit. And Tucker, he's just gonna use his powers to hit on girls. Simmons, well, we'll never know if we don't try, will we? Griff, I guess not. I just hope we don't screw up and get someone killed or something. Simmons, hey, we're not gonna screw up. We're the red team, remember? We've got this. Griff, yeah, we do, don't we? Alright, let's go kick some ass and take some names. The two heroes high-five each other and jump down from the building, ready to face whatever challenges come their way. Little did they know, their blue team counterparts are watching them from across the street. Leonard Church aka Cobalt Spider and the leader of the Blue Spiders or Blue Team, Lavernius Blindef Tucker aka Aquamarine Spider Church second in command of Blue Spiders including a ladies man however he never did get any chicks that always liked to reject. Tucker, what are they doing? Church, aggravated what? Tucker, I said, what are they doing now? Church, frustrated goddamn, I'm getting so sick of answering that question. Tucker, defensively, it's not my fault that your suit en masse is equipped with a special zoom-in lens while I'm just sitting here just playing with my dick. Church, interrupting, okay, look, they're just standing there and talking, okay. Getting angry, that's all they're doing. That's all they ever do, is just stand there and talk. That's what they were doing last week, that's what they were doing when you asked me 5 minutes ago. So, 5 minutes from now, when you ask me, what are they doing? My answer's gonna be, they're still just talking, and they're still just standing there. Both fall silent. Tucker, what are they talking about? Church, you know what? I fucking hate you. Back to Griff and Simmons. Griff, talk about a waste of resources. I mean, we should be out there fighting against supervillains. Simmons, and what join with many of the famous heroes such as the Avengers, the Fantastic Four and the X-Men. Griff, of course they wouldn't allow a group of people like us to actually mess things up not to mention that one incident with you to Stark Expo showing your newest invention only for it to explode in front of everybody. Simmons, Look, I was just trying to show the people how the new energy sources such as quantum energy could be the next step in solving power problems. Besides, I did admire Stark as one of the greatest had developed a science. Griff, of course you would, you kiss ass. Simmons, rolling his eyes, I'm not a kiss ass, I'm just acknowledging genius when I see it. Griff, genius. Is that what you call a guy who makes a suit that can do everything but keep him from blowing up his own showcase? Simmons, it was a minor setback. Besides, we have powers now. We should be using them instead of standing around. Griff, yeah, like we're gonna make a difference. What if we just end up in the wrong place at the wrong time? Simmons, well, if we're equipped to handle it, then we should be the ones facing the threats. Griff, grinning, you mean face planting into them? Simmons, defensive, I'm serious. Griff and Simmons for both to be interrupted to look down to see a bunch of screaming crowds for a military chief known as a warthog with the leader of the Red Spiders, or Red known as Sarge Samsung Wilson aka Crimson Spider, driving the warthog crazy only for it to stop only for one of the civilians. That is a male angrily walked up to the leader of the Red Spiders. Male civilian, angrily, what are you? Only for Sarge Samsung Wilson, Crimson Spider pointing a shotgun making everybody shut up, as he looked up directly at where Simmons, Maroon Spider and Griff, Orange Spider. Sarge, ladies, front and center on the double. Simmons, fuck. Griff, yes, sir. They both watch as Sarge Samsung Wilson, aka Crimson Spider, stands there like a military general, shotgun in hand, while civilians scatter away from the warthog he had been driving like a maniac. Sarge, barking orders, I said front and center. You two are my backup, not my audience. Simmons, rolling his eyes, yes, because nothing screams hero like commandeering a military vehicle and scaring civilians. Griff, snickering, at least he's keeping it exciting. I mean, come on. Sarge, pointing at Griff, you got something to say, Orange? Griff, raising his hands defensively, just that you're a great driver. Sarge, smirking, damn right I am. Now get down here. With reluctance, Simmons and Griff make their way down to join Sarge. As they approach, they hear the commotion of the crowd. Simmons, glancing at the civilians, what's going on? Sarge, grinning, just giving them a little motivation. You know, keeping morale up. Griff, snorts, by scaring the hell out of them. Sounds effective. Sarge, ignoring Griff, we've got reports of some goons causing trouble downtown. Wish I was able to hijack the radio system from the police. Simmons, shocked and surprised, Sarge, did you just checked a radio system from the police? Griff, my god, and I thought that was the most idiotic thing ever. Sarge, grinning broadly, idiotic. No, my friends, that's called tactical improvisation. It's part of the job. Griff, facepalming, you do realize that's illegal, right? Sarge, waving his shotgun dismissively, PFF'd, what's a little law breaking between heroes? We're saving lives here. Simmons, sarcastically, right, because nothing screams hero like commandeering police equipment and frightening civilians. Sarge, ignoring Simmons, now, here's the plan. We're going to roll into downtown, take out those goons, and show everyone why the red team is the best team. Griff, raising an eyebrow, and how exactly are we supposed to do that? By running them over with a warthog. Sarge, pointing the shotgun dramatically, exactly. Wait, no, shaking his head, well, sort of. I mean, we can't just run them over, it's about the element of surprise. Simmons, sighing, you know what? I'm not even going to question it. Let's just get this over with. Griff, grinning, I kind of want to see how this plays out. Sarge, climbing into the warthog, then hop in, ladies. We've got a city to save and a bunch of idiots to show how it's done. As they pile into the warthog, Griff makes himself comfortable in the back, while Simmons sits up front next to Sarge. Griff, leaning back, so, if this goes horribly wrong, can we at least say we had fun? Simmons, rolling his eyes, I guess that's one way to look at it. Sarge, revving the engine, alright. Hold on tight, this is going to be a bumpy ride. With a roar, Sarge guns the engine and they speed off down the street, causing a few more civilians to dive for cover as they zoom past. Meanwhile, across the street, Cobalt Spider, Church, and Aquamarine Spider, Tucker watch the red team's antics unfold. Aquamarine Spider Tucker, they're really doing it again. These guys never change. Cobalt Spider Church sighs, no, they're not. I can't believe they're using a warthog to try and take out the villains. Aquamarine Spider Tucker, so, what should we do? Just let them go ahead and mess everything up. Cobalt Spider Church, no, we can't just do nothing. We have a responsibility to stop them. Aquamarine Spider Tucker, smirking, or we could just wait for them to screw up and then swoop in and save the day. That's what heroes do, right? Cobalt Spider Church groans, no, that's not what heroes do. We're supposed to be the good guys, not just sitting around making fun of them. Aquamarine Spider Tucker, pouting, come on, Church. It's not like they're doing anything wrong. They're just having fun, right? Cobalt Spider Church, shaking his head, no, they're not. They're reckless and irresponsible. They're putting innocent people in danger, and we have a duty to stop them. Aquamarine Spider Tucker sighs, fine, fine. We'll stop them. But can we at least make sure they look bad in the process? Cobalt Spider Church, smirking, as long as they get the message, I don't care who gets the credit. With that, the blue team sets off to intercept the red team, determined to stop them from making any more messes in the city. Back in the Warthog, Griff and Simmons watch as the blue team speeds up beside them. Simmons, pointing, they're coming up on the left. Griff, grinning, well, what do we have here? Looks like the blue team's about to crash our party. Simmons, groans, just great. Now we've got two teams of idiots trying to save the day at once. Sarge, grinning, well, let's give him a show, ladies. They won't know what hit him. As the two teams approach the villains, they crash into each other, causing a huge collision that sends debris flying everywhere. Simmons, yelling, what the hell, Sarge? We could have been killed. Sarge, laughing, that's the spirit. Now let's go show these villains what it means to mess with the wrong team. Griff, groaning, I can't believe I'm doing this. Simmons, groans, just stay out of the way and let me handle this. The two teams leap into action, engaging the villains in a chaotic battle that sees them crashing through buildings and sending cars flying. As the dust settles, it's clear that both teams have taken heavy damage, but the villains are defeated. Sarge, panting, well, that was something. Simmons, groans, are you insane? We just destroyed half the city. Griff, grinning, but we saved the day, right? Sarge, smirking, that's what counts. Now let's go see what the blue team's up to. As they walk away, the blue team members watch them with a mixture of annoyance and grudging respect. Cobalt Spider Church sighs, I guess we did good, even if it wasn't how I wanted to do it. Aquamarine Spider Tucker, smirking, they did make it exciting, I'll give them that. But next time, let's actually do it right, okay? Cobalt Spider Church nods, agreed. We can't let them keep running around like that, causing chaos. Familiar voice, oh really? Because you and Red Team are in so much trouble. As both Cobalt Spider Church and Aquamarine Spider Tucker turned around slowly to see a furious Hill part of S.H.I.E.L.D. alongside a group of S.H.I.E.L.D. agents. Aquamarine Spider Tucker, hey beautiful, how are you? Maria Hill, you shut the fuck, both of you amongst that red are coming back to the helicarrier. Cobalt Spider Church, oh fuck, my life. As both Cobalt Spider Church and Aquamarine Spider Tucker slowly entered the S.H.I.E.L.D. jet with Maria Hill and many the S.H.I.E.L.D. agents taking them to helicarrier with a second S.H.I.E.L.D. jet that also had the red spiders. Chapter 2, In Big Trouble. In the helicarriers. In the waiting room was the red spider and the blue spiders whom they silenced. The only noise coming was from the clock of the tick-tock sounds are heard. Crimson Spider, Sarge Samsung Wilson, to himself, we're in so much trouble. I mean, we actually did it this time. We went out there and caused a huge mess, and now Maria Hill is gonna make sure we pay for it. Maroon Spider, Simmons, nervous, yeah, we really fucked up this time. I mean, we could have gotten people hurt, or worse. I just hope Nick Fury doesn't find out about this. Orange Spider, Griff, smirking, hey, we're heroes. Trouble follows us around like puppies. It's just part of the job. Lightish Red Spider, Donut, nervous, but this is different. We actually caused a lot of damage. I mean, look at all the destruction we left behind. Cobalt Spider Church, sarcastic, yeah, it's not like we saved the day or anything. We should have just let those villains win and go on our way. Blue Spider Caboose, naive, I guess we just need to learn to work together and stop causing so much destruction in the process. Aquamarine Spider Tucker, smirking, oh, I don't know. I kind of liked watching all the chaos we caused. It was entertaining. Crimson Spider Sarge Samsung Wilson, groans, you two are just as bad as each other. We need to focus on fixing this mess we made, not enjoying it. As the blue and red teams continue to argue amongst themselves, Maria Hill enters the room, followed by a group of SHIELD agents. Maria Hill, angry, you're all under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. The red and blue teams look at each other in shock, realizing that they are in serious trouble. Crimson Spider Sarge Samsung Wilson, defensive, but we were trying to help. We saved the city from those villains. Maria Hill, sarcastic, yeah, by causing millions of dollars in damage and putting innocent people in harm's way. That's how you're supposed to be heroes. Maroon Spider Simmons, defensive, we were just trying to do our jobs. We thought we knew what was best. Blue Spider Caboose, naive, we can learn from this. We just need to work together and stop causing so much destruction. Aquamarine Spider Tucker, smirking, hey, at least we got to have some fun. I mean, who cares about the consequences? Maria Hill, fed up, enough. Crimson Spider Sarge Samsung Wilson, defensive, seriously, and this is the things we get back. Maria Hill, fed up, I said enough. Familiar voice, that's enough Agent Hill. As everyone, the reds and blues, including Maria Hill, turn around to see Nick Fury giving everyone a stern look. Mario Hill, Director Fury. Aye. Nick Fury, that's enough. I know you want to scold them, but still the two teams are just a bunch of greenhorns. Not to mention you're new to heroism. Mario Hill, but still they have still committed property damage. Almost getting civilian casualties. Crimson Spider Sarge Samsung Wilson, hey, we did our best. Mario Hill, and your past is almost causing property damage and almost injuring innocent lives. Maroon Spider Simmons, yeah, interesting. Some powers to a group of moronic brain-dead idiots. Nick Fury, sighs, alright, you're right, Hill. They did cause a lot of damage, but they also did manage to save the city from those villains. We can't just dismiss their efforts, even if they did go about it the wrong way. Maria Hill, reluctantly, fine, but we need to come up with a plan to deal with them. They can't just continue to act like this without proper training and guidance. Nick Fury, nodding, agreed. I think it's time we put them through some real hero training. That way, they'll learn to control their powers and use them for good instead of causing chaos. Crimson Spider Sarge Samsung Wilson, excited, real hero training. You mean like the Avengers? Maria Hill, sarcastic, yeah, because we're just dying to have a bunch of morons like you joining the Avengers, cause there's no way you're going to join. Nick Fury, smirking, we'll see about that. For now, you're all going to undergo intense training. If you prove yourselves, maybe you'll earn the right to be called heroes. The red and blue teams look at each other, unsure of what to think. They know they messed up, but the thought of real hero training is both exciting and terrifying. Crimson Spider Sarge Samsung Wilson, determined, we can do this. We'll show you that we're worthy of being heroes. Maroon Spider Simmons, nervous, I hope so. I don't want to let everyone down again. Blue Spider Caboose, excited, this is going to be great. We'll learn to work together and be the best heroes ever. Aquamarine Spider Tucker, smirking, yeah, and maybe we'll get to meet some hot girls along the way. Maria Hill, rolling her eyes, dismissed. You have your orders. Now let's get these morons started on their training. As the red and blue teams leave the room, they can't help but feel a mix of excitement and anxiety about their future as heroes. They know they have a long way to go, but with hard work and determination, they might just prove themselves worthy. Nick Fury, to Maria Hill, what do you think? Can they make it? Maria Hill, sighing, I don't know, Director. They're a bunch of idiots, but they do have potential. With the right guidance, maybe they can become something more. Nick Fury, nodding, that's what I'm hoping for. We can't afford to lose any more heroes, and if these two teams can learn to work together and control their powers, they could be valuable assets. Maria Hill, smirking, I just hope they don't cause too much trouble along the way. I have a feeling this is going to be a long and frustrating journey. Nick Fury, smirking, welcome to the world of being a hero, Agent Hill. It's never a dull moment. As the two SHIELD leaders watch the red and blue teams leave, they can't help but wonder if they are making a mistake by trusting these inexperienced heroes. But deep down, they both know that sometimes, you have to take a chance on people, even if they are a bunch of idiots. Maria Hill, I can't believe that you're actually giving those idiots a second chance. Nick Fury, sometimes a group of idiots can even outsmart, even the smartest people like Stark or Pym. Maria Hill, that has to be some kind of joke you just said. Nick Fury, I'm not joking Agent Hill. I'm being serious and stating the fact something unlike you couldn't. Agent Hill almost felt that she has been slapped multiple times by Nick Fury for potentials of a group of moronic idiots to outsmart, even the world's greatest geniuses, such as Tony Stark, Reed Richards, Hank Pym to be outsmarted by a group of misfits. As the red and blue teams begin their intense training, they quickly realize that becoming heroes is not going to be easy. They are pushed to their limits, both physically and mentally, as they learn to control their powers and work together. Crimson Spider, Sarge Samsung Wilson, groaning, this is harder than I thought. I thought being a hero would be all about shooting bad guys and looking cool. Maroon Spider, Simmons, sweating, and it is, but you also have to be smart about it. We can't just go in there guns blazing and web swinging. Blue Spider, Caboose, excited, I love learning new things. This is so much fun. Aquamarine Spider, Tucker, groaning, yeah, fun like getting your ass kicked every day. This is brutal. As the training continues, the red and blue teams start to bond and learn to work together. They begin to see each other in a new light and start to understand that they all have unique skills that can make them a great team. Orange Spider, Griff, smirking, you know, maybe being a hero isn't so bad. It's like one big team building exercise. Lightish Red Spider, Donut, excited, and we get to save people and fight bad guys. It's the best of both worlds. Crimson Spider, Sarge Samsung Wilson, nodding, yeah, we're starting to come together as a team. We just have to keep it and not give up. The training continues for months, and the red and blue teams start to show progress. They are able to control their powers better and work together seamlessly in battle. Maria Hill, impressed, I have to admit, you're all starting to look like real heroes. But the real test is yet to come. Nick Fury, nodding, we've got a big mission coming up. If you all can pull it off, you might just earn your place among the ranks of the greatest heroes. The red and blue teams are excited and nervous as they prepare for their big mission. They know that this is their chance to prove themselves and show the world what they are capable of. Crimson Spider, Sarge Samsung Wilson, determined, we've come too far to fail now. We're going to show everyone what we're made of. Maroon Spider, Simmons, nervous, I just hope we don't screw this up. I don't want to let anyone down again. As the day of the mission arrives, the red and blue teams suit up and prepare to face their greatest challenge yet. They know that they are not perfect, but they are ready to give it their all and become the heroes they were meant to be. The mission is a success, and the red and blue teams prove that they are capable of working together and saving the day. They return to the helicarrier, where they are greeted by Maria Hill and Nick Fury. Maria Hill, smirking, I have to admit, you all did a pretty good job out there. You've earned your place among the ranks of SHIELD. Nick Fury, nodding, welcome to the team, red and blue. Keep up the good work, and maybe one day you'll join the Avengers. The red and blue teams look at each other in shock, realizing that they have achieved their dream of becoming heroes. They know that the road ahead will not be easy, but they are ready for the challenge. Crimson Spider, Sarge Samsung Wilson, grinning, we did it. We're heroes. Maroon Spider, Simmons, smiling, and we did it together. We're a team now. Blue Spider, Caboose, excited, this is the best day ever. We're officially heroes. Aquamarine Spider, Tucker, smirking, and we get to keep our powers and our cool costumes. It doesn't get any better than this. As the red and blue teams celebrate their victory, they know that their journey as heroes has only just begun. They are ready to face any challenge that comes their way, together. And this is the end of part 1 of this new What If. I hope you guys like it. Don't really leave a comment down below and subscribe to the channel.